Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is going to be a companion video to Saiyan's review of episode 9. I just wanted to talk about a little bit of the Easter eggs, cameos and setups that X-Men 97's last episode has. So without further ado, let's begin. We start with Iron Man and Captain America protecting Robert Kelly, and this is kind of like a callback to what Cap said in episode 7, where he mentions a team. Now that means we definitely do have the Avengers in this universe, this continuity anyway. Then we move over to Daredevil's cameo, which I absolutely love. If people know me, or you guys will know me now, I love Daredevil, and I really liked the cameo. Cloak and Dagger also get a very nice cameo, and it's been years since we've seen any relevance from these two characters. We'll definitely do a video on them later. We see Doctor Strange performing surgery somewhere, as well as I like that tidbit that he's still a doctor while he's a sorcerer. We also get Black Panther, but this is not T'Challa. This is T'Chaka, which was revealed later on in the episode. I really like that. It's something interesting. T'Chaka being the older Panther. Maybe we might get a younger T'Challa coming up. Probably. Who knows? We get Psylocke and Alpha Flight. Now, Alpha Flight is a Canadian mutant team that kind of work for Department H. We see them in the original show where Wolverine goes back to Canada. Psylocke is Captain Britain's younger sister, who kind of has her mind stuck in a Japanese girl's body. It's a weird backstory, we'll definitely get into it. We get Omega Red again and Winter Guard. This is actually very significant because, you know, the last time we saw Omega Red before the last episode where he was woken up by Magneto's EMP, he was at the bottom of the ocean. So he seems to be working for the Russian government alongside the Winter Guard, which we see with Darkstar and Crimson Dynamo. Darkstar has appeared previously on the show, but Crimson Dynamo hasn't, so that's a new appearance for him. Then we also go over to another cameo that I spotted, which was Peter Parker and Mary Jane, and this is so important, guys, because when the Spider-Man 90s show ended, we never got back Mary Jane. Mary Jane was still missing, so it's either this happened before Mary Jane went missing, or this happened after. And seeing as the timeline is 97, so it seems that it happened after. So Peter got Mary Jane back. I'm happy. Anyway, going back to Kelly's room, we get the Magneto protocols, which is a callback to the original Magneto protocols that were established in the original show. I think it was during the Avalon arc, which in of itself adapts a storyline that Darkseid has covered. It's called Rubicon. I'm going to put it up here. You guys should definitely check it out. During Rogue's fights with Bastion, they end up on the blue side of the moon, and this, as well as the location of a temple where the X-Men initially fought the Imperial Guard in the original show. That was a very nice callback that has oxygen in the Marvel universe anyway, and that's why Rogue could breathe in that part of the, moon. During Charles's invasion of Magneto's mind, we see a boat that has all of his children. That is Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Polaris. Now, I'm pretty sure most of us know Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch because of the MCU and the X-Men Fox movies, but the Magneto's child that did not get a lot of love is Polaris. Now, we have seen her in the original show during the Iceman episode, but Polaris, and some people might be familiar with her if you had watched Wolverine and the X-Men, that has given her more of a spotlight. But yeah, Polaris is Magneto's daughter through and through. She has all of his abilities, and dare I even say she might even be more powerful. Yeah, so she can control magnets. She's a mistress of magnetism, essentially. And I genuinely hope we get to see more of her in the 97 show. Following the time displacement of the X-Men, we get a Days of Future Past type war with mutants who are X-Men candidates for Forge. Polaris is still around. Havoc, who is Cyclops' brother, is still around. Hope they explore that storyline as the original show didn't. Colossus is still around. Here's hoping he returns in season 2. Exodus survives Genosha, which I found odd as he was extremely powerful. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are off-world. Wonder what that's about. Dust, who has gotten a cameo in episode 1, gets one again. Hope she actually appears in the next season, as I'm a Muslim myself and I love Soraya's character. Archangel is presumably missing. Maybe he'll return as a horseman of Apocalypse. Kitty Pryde is on the wall, which I find very cool considering she's the main character of Days of Future Past, which this post is an homage to. Magic, who also cameoed in episode 3, is also here. So is Iceman. And Cable is AWOL as usual. So is Jubilee and Sunspot. Emma Frost is also active. Following the displacement in time by Cyclops and Jean, we encounter the Ascani, and those are the clan that raised Cable. And Mother Ascani is in fact Rachel Summers, who is the daughter of Jean and Cyclops. So that will be a very interesting dynamic that we'll see in the future, where we see Marvel Girl, essentially the second Marvel Girl, and we'll see her interaction with her parents, and we get a young Nate Grey looking like X-Man. So who knows, maybe they can sort out his techno-organic this thing and we might get X-Man. Here's hoping. And as for the final Easter egg, when the other team lands in ancient Egypt and they encounter Apocalypse, we see a dome far off in this distance, and that dome belongs to Ramatot. And for those who know, Ramatot is Kang the Conqueror. Yeah, that's it. As for it being the final Easter egg, I lied. This is the actual final Easter egg. We see Apocalypse going back to Genosha, and he picks up Gambit's calling card, which falls into my theory that I've been saying all along, that Gambit is going to return as Death. You guys are definitely not ready for it. You are really not ready for it. Anyway, thank you for just indulging me. I just wanted to point out some Easter eggs that I noticed in the last episode, and I was not together with Seiyan, so you know, I have to do my own thing. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, put some Easter eggs down below. Maybe I've missed some, and I would love to discuss that with you.
Until we meet again.